Hello everyone. Welcome back to the channel Nifty Forecast. Let's directly get into the topic post market report and the trade plan ahead. Right, in the previous video we have discussed about in fact the thumbnail was talking about 2%, right? And the stocks were mentioned. If you want to understand how to make that 2%, right, I have just published a couple of videos on how to become a full time trader and advanced option chain analysis over the weekend. Please watch it, and I am sure if you have watched those particular two videos and if you could relate to the 2% thumbnail that we posted on Friday, you could have definitely made 2% today on your deployed capital. Please watch the advanced series of how to become a full-time trader in my channel. You will be able to see it in the playlist. In case you are a new subscriber or a new visitor to the channel, please do share it among your traders fraternity, and uh, please comment in the comment box in case you like the content or if you have any other comments. Right. So, what has happened in the market? It is absolutely volatile, or in case if I had to sum it up, not much of great capture is what intraday traders had. Right. But yeah, nevertheless, it was definitely bullish side of the trade always in the entire day. But the end of the day looks like a doji with only 20 points movement, and some serious inferences from the future chart is the volumes. Where are the volumes going? I mean, market is going up and the volumes are coming down. What are the inference that you can make? Let's talk about mangoes. If the mangoes are really good, and if there is a lot of demand, what will happen? The volumes will obviously be high if the quality of the mango is right. So this is an alert for each of the trader that the market is going up and the volumes are not supporting. Right. Let's not get into the conclusions just looking at this chart, doji and the volume. Let's also look at various other factors. One of them is the FNO BAV copy that we regularly try to analyze in our videos, right? Yeah, let's look at it. I filtered it. I'm sorry. This is taking a little time. So here is the data. There have been a lot of contracts addition. Change in the open interest has bumped up really. More than 2,33,000 contracts has added in this month's contract, and next month there is a reduction in the open interest. So this is an alert. I mean, in case if there is a trend which was already established, and here we are able to see some reduction in the open interests, right? That is a questionable thing. But yeah, let's also look at the intraday activity. Intraday activity says 6,900 contracts are traded more than the short contracts. So the market always had a bullish view in the morning to evening. No questions there. I mean, even in the chart pattern also, if I had to look at the 3-minute chart, it is very evidently a one side movement. It is just a trap for the retailers here. That was evident. I mean, any seasoned trader would definitely understand this, right? So in today's, it was a one side move definitely. I mean, and what does the FNO participant OI volume tell us? This says, it is absolutely bullish. The percentage of longs to shorts, I mean, 80% or even more than 80% are on the long sides, and less than 20% are on the short sides by the FII. However, if you look at the client is aggressively on the short side, and not focused on the long side, right? I mean, the major market players would definitely trap the retailers. I mean, if they had to really extract money, a decent amount of profits, it is from the client generally, right? I mean, but if you look at it, the client is more on the short side here, and FII is on the long side. So they are obviously milking him. So the day we get to see a lot of action from the clients on the long side, then probably we can happily bet on the short side of the trade. Yeah, so that's a broader perspective. I mean, how we have to take the entries in an intraday, we have discussed this in the advanced trading series. I mean, how to become a full-time trader series that we have published yesterday and the day before. Right. So by this, I mean, how do we plan a trade for the next day? It is very evident that there has been a lot of call writing or the put writing activity from the major players. So there is not much of inferences that we can conclude for the next day's trade. But yes, without a question asked, there is a lot of bullishness present in the market. Right. So the longs were added in the intraday by the major market participants. That means if tomorrow, if the market has to go down also, it will first go up, so that these guys who has taken a long positions will exit in profits or book their positions, and then it will continue coming down. Right. So that should be the strategy. I mean, in case if the market gaps down, do not panic. Do not panic at all. Sit tight. Plan your positions. Look at the option chain. Read all the option chain data as much as you can. Refer to the videos that I have published, and then you can take an entry. Right. So that's about a quick plan. I mean, obviously the market has to go a little up before it continues going down or continues going up. Right. So yeah, let's also give me a quick heads up on a couple of stocks that I have filtered. One is Adani Port, two Tata Motors, three Sun Pharma, four Sriram Transport, IRCTC, five. Right. Make a watch list of all these stocks: Adani Port, Tata Motors, Sun Pharma, Sriram Transport, IRCTC, and watch out for a decent movement or decent capture. If I had to give you a quick heads up how to trade to gain 1 or 2% in intraday, you have to deploy options, as in you have to sell options. Option writing is the only instrument where you can probably think about getting a consistent money. But what you need to do, I have explained in the videos that I published yesterday and the day before. But yeah, to quickly tell you, you have to short far OTM options. In case you take a bearish view, you have to short the far OTM call, not the nearest call, because you never know. Because we don't really have funds so much to keep on averaging or to direct the market to go down, right? So you should always consider far OTM options. And if I also had to tell you very clearly, if you want to make consistent money in the intraday trading, you have to plan at least 4 to 5 trades and trade all the plan, right? Plan your trade and trade your plan. So you have to take your positions in all the scripts, so that if something is going against your direction, the other script will save you. Like everybody will be talking about diversification on a long run, right? Everybody, you, me, even a newest trader in the market will talk about diversification. But what we do, we will take 1 or 2 positions in the market in the intraday, and end of the day, we make faces. That is not fair, my friend. That doesn't work. You have to diversify your risk. You have to take 4 to 5 positions on a very minimal level. I'm telling you, generally it is 8 to 10 for an advanced trader who has a capital of 25 to 30 lakhs minimum. But yeah, that will really jump to 40 lakhs very soon. So so somebody who has a minimum 10 lakhs capital should be thinking about doing all this, right? To reduce the margin, how to reduce the margin limits with the uh, least possible capital, we will be doing a video for in the next weekend. Please watch out for it. But yeah, keep a watch list on Adani Port. My view is temporarily sideways to downtrend. Let's also look at this thing. you know, the price has increased really, but the open interest of the future has decreased a little, definitely on the future. So it's definitely on the watch list for me tomorrow. And Tata Motors. Tata Motors price has increased and the future OI has decreased. But yeah, Tata Motors definitely is in a bullish move. The resistance could be 370 at the moment, and the support is 330. This is not based on the lines that we draw. This is based on the data that we get to see by end of the day reports. All right, so don't try to quickly short and capture the money in Tata Motors, because there might be a little consolidation kind of thing or a sideways movement, and then it will try to move towards 370, 330. In case you get an opportunity to capture it in a lower price levels, please consider it. And Sun Pharma has lost future OI. Sun Pharma, yeah. So the price has also decreased. Open interest also decreased. So that is not a big deal. But yeah, it looks a little bearish on the other side. So bearish to sideways is my view definitely for Sun Pharma. Take appropriate positions based on your research. All right. My disclaimer is published in the first 2 seconds, 3 seconds of the video. I am not a SEBI registered financial advisor, so I would request you all to do your own research or consult a authorized financial advisor to take positions into the capital markets. Sriram Transport, yeah, what do you get to see? Breakout. Breakout, absolutely breakout. Try to capture in case if the price comes down. IRCTC is yet another breakout. Yeah, so see if you can capture it in the lower price levels, but do not try to short it for a short term. Right, so that's a little about the content for today and the trade plan for tomorrow. In case you like the content of the video, please do subscribe, spread the word among your friends. It is definitely a motivation for me to see subscribers building in the channel. Yeah, thank you so much. Have a great day. Bye bye.